Good afternoon and welcome once again to Love Your Business TV with me, Adrian Peck, entrepreneur and founder of Better Never Stops and also the author of How to Fall Back in Love with Your Business, the Entrepreneur's Guide to Rediscovering Your Mojo and Enjoying Every Day by Living Your Dream. So every week we bring you your Love Your Business TV. We stream it live on Facebook and on YouTube. And I'm pleased to say we are growing and growing every week. You can also get the podcasts on Spotify, on Apple and on Google as well. And you can catch up on our previous weeks. You can also go to loveyourbusiness.tv. That takes you to our Better Never Stops website, but it takes you predominantly to the landing pages for all the previous shows as well for Love Your Business TV. So again, once again, it's really great to catch up with some of you. Lots and lots of great feedback again last week. One particularly from my mum. So even she tuned in last week. I hope she's amongst the audience today. Let's hope. She said she was very proud of me, which makes me real great. Anyway, we'll crack on with this week. As always, you can catch up with all the previous shows from previous weeks. As I've said, I'm really, really passionate about what I do. I'm really, really passionate about helping the UK's entrepreneurs, business owners, and indeed worldwide now. We've got people that download our podcast in Australia and also in America, in the good old US of A. I see that on our stats from the various podcasts. So welcome, and hopefully my passion and enthusiasm is oozing out and helping you make your businesses better. And that's the prime focus of what I'm doing. I'm here to support you and your business. I started this well before COVID-19 kind of kicked off. But it's very much my passion is to be with you every single week and share with you some hints and tips and business advice that will help you particularly have more fun in your business, earn more money, and also go on and actually grow your businesses as they should be as well. So as always, if you want to reach out to me, it's adrian.peck@peckuk.com. And this week we are going to be looking at putting the fun back in your business. So we've been previously looking at, and this came back from the feedback I had from lots of people. In fact, I'll just make my screen a bit bigger, actually, my presentation screen. I'll move the background. We had a lot of feedback really from lots of business owners that they were taking this time to really evaluate their position, reevaluate their goals and their personal journey. So over the last 4 or 5 weeks, I think it is at least now, I've been taking you through what's called the Personal Ambition Plan. It's very much focused on you. It's been looking at your personal visions, your personal values, income and purpose, your business exit, the personal plan, or your personal vision plan that we looked at last week. And this week, we're going to move on to your fun plan. It's normally part of a 4-week kind of personal and business strategy program that I work through with the business owners that I work with. So you're getting a flavor of really what I deliver, albeit on an abbreviated version. If you want to know more, please reach out to me and I can show you more about those programs as well. And most of this content that I'm going to share with you is actually in my book, of course, which if you contact me direct, I will send you a free copy. If not, you can jump onto Amazon. If you go and search my name or search for How to Fall Back in Love with Your Business, you'll be able to get a copy of my book and we'll take you through it. Also, some of the stuff I'm sharing with you in terms of the kind of content and the additional materials are all on my website as well. If you go to betterneverstops.global and go to free business tools, you can download all the tools that I'm going to share with you as well. Sorry, I forgot where I was then. So moving on this week. Last week we looked at the personal vision map and I showed you how to create from all your personal values, income and purpose. I showed you how to create that really powerful visual map of what it is that you wanted to achieve. And I shared you one of my kind of old ones that gave you kind of a flavor of what that's all about. This week, we're going to move on then to to the fun plan. And this is a really, really key part of it. And I'm hoping that's something you get out of it. So what I want to achieve out of this at the end is about helping you put the fun back in your business. I meet a lot of business owners, and it's why I wrote the book, How to Fall Back in Love with Your Business. A lot of it's because business owners have not only have they fell out of love, they fell out of the fun. They don't have any fun back in their business. And I wanted to share that with you. It's a very important step that I take business owners through on that strategy program, because I believe really passionately that you as business owners and entrepreneurs, you must have fun in what you do every day. Otherwise, what's the point? If you're not going to work and having fun, or going to your business and having fun, you're in control of that. You're in absolute control of it. So why aren't you having fun? If it's not, change it. Either change your business or change yourself so you do have fun. And I'm going to share with you some really simple, a simple plan today about how you can put that fun back in your business. So that's kind of covered a bit of what I want to share with you the story of bamboo. Very, very strange. And this is what you end up seeing out of bamboo, is these enormous bamboo canes that you see. You believe that bamboo is the fastest growing plant in the world. The top part is, and that's the really important part. What you see out of successful people, and when you meet, business sports stars and all those kind of stuff, is you only see the top part of it. In essence, you see the bamboo shoots. You see these canes that can grow 3 or 4 feet in a few days. It's absolutely amazing, the growth. The bit you don't quite realize about bamboo is that it takes 3 to 5 years for it to actually put its roots down. And it won't grow out of the ground until all those roots are down. So what you then see is this huge spike of growth from the bamboo trees. But what people fail to see is all the foundations that bamboo plant has actually laid in the ground before it shoots out. And that's my kind of message to you, really, about you having your fun in your business. It's about all those foundations are there to lay down and get your business going. And the bit that shoots out of it, you should have fun out of it and enjoy the moment, enjoy being part of that journey. And that's really, really key to this whole thing, really. So it's very easy just to see the bamboo canes and without realizing the foundation that goes in. And as you as business owners, you shouldn't feel in any way guilty or anything about enjoying the moment and enjoying the success of your business, enjoying the success of what you do, and hence putting the fun back into it. So it's really, really key that you have fun. We touched on this, and some of the bits we're going to touch on now goes right back to the show I done on the 7th of April, where we'd done your personal ambition questionnaire. And some of the questions that we asked in there were very key to what we're going to then go over today as well. So if you want to jump back to that recording, you can jump on the website, and that's the screenshot you'll see, and you can go back through that recording. You'll also need the fun plan, which again is on my website, and that's the bit we're going to work through. And it's really, really simplistic, really. We're going to work through this. It's called Your Fun Plan, Putting the Smile Back into Your Role. It's 4 quadrants and then a plan that we're going to go through. Okay, I say it's really, really straightforward. So the first thing you're going to do, again, working back on the questionnaire that you filled out, one of the sub-questions we asked in there is about what you really enjoy doing. So what I want you to do on this grid is to write down all the things that you love doing. These are the things I love doing. So these are the statements I'm looking for. So what are the things that you do, or that you used to do, you used to really, really like doing? So what are the things that if you were to look forward in your diary, and let's say you had, next week is going to be your best week ever at work. You've looked in your diary, and your work diary is full of all the things that you really love doing. What would those things be? What would that look like? What are those activities? What would they be like? And I want you to then spend a bit of time and actually put all those down in this kind of first part of the grid. The second part of the grid is then what are the things that you dislike doing? So what would your worst week in your diary look like? So what would the worst thing, what are those things that would be in that diary you're going, oh God, I'm going to hate next week. I've got these. I'm going to hate tomorrow because I've got these. So what are those things look like? What are the things that you really, really hate doing that you have to do? And we'll go through those. So that's kind of part two. Then the third part is then moving on from, so from the top, like doing, then underneath that in the third quadrant, bottom left, is then, and this stops me doing them. So what stops you doing all the things that you like doing? So what are those things? What are those things that you have to do every day that then means that your time is taken up that stops you doing the nice things, the things that you like doing? So I want you to write a list down of all the things that are stopping you doing the activities that you really enjoy doing. And then on the, I've got this round a bit wrong on it. So underneath the dislike doing, in that bottom quadrant, then is and I do these because. So why do you do the things that you dislike doing? Okay, so we've got the things that you're listing activities of all the things you dislike doing, and then underneath them, I want you to write down why you do those. Why do you do the things that you dislike doing? Now, invariably, and I'm going to second guess this now from you, it's because you believe that you're the only person that can do it. Okay, and I want you to leave that thought with you. You are the only person that can do it, and you really aren't. And we're going to move that on to the next part as well. Okay, so that's your 4 quadrants. Let's just quickly run back through that again. So what are all the things you like doing? And then what stops you doing them? And then here, so what are the other things you dislike doing? And then why do you do those things as well? So that should now be our 4 quadrants, all nicely, all mapped out, and you've got all those activities done. We're then going to move on to the second part now of that document, of that fun plan, onto this bit. So we're now going to look at, these are the things that stop me doing it, and we're going to start actually mapping out a plan of action. And this is going to be a live document you're going to create. So you're going to put on there that how are those things that you are currently doing, you dislike doing, we're going to write out and we're going to create a stop plan. So what are the things that these are the tasks that I'm going to stop doing. So what are the things you're going to stop doing? Who's going to do them instead, assuming they need to be done? And then when you're going to have that done by? And then once you've completed it, you can put a tick in the box. So we'll pick out some of the things that you hate doing, and therefore put them into your stop plan. Put in there who's going to do them instead. Obviously, you're going to need to brief these people and take them people through it, and then when they're going to start doing it, and once you've completed it. And then the second part of this fun plan is then these are things that I'm going to do, either more of or start doing again, and you're going to write these in there as well. So out of those things, those activities that you really like doing, we're going to put in there, right, these are the ones that I'm going to do or start doing. Again, when you're going to start doing them, and when are they complete. So this becomes a live document. I want you to review this at least monthly. Really, you want to just put a time in your diary. It's going to take you, 10 minutes a week just to review it, to go, okay, am I on plan to getting back to my fun plan? Am I going to put the fun back in my business? And you can just review that document every single week. And it's like they take you 10 minutes and you can update it. Once you've started working through the bits that and knocked off, because you only want to put 2 or 3 actions really in there per time. Once you've knocked those ones on, recreate it, and then put some of the other ones on there. So some of the things that once you've stopped doing them and you've started doing those ones, move on to some more ones in your list. I want you to fill your week full of lots of activities that you love doing. And there's a really, really good reason for that. In fact, there's two really good reasons of it. One is because it'll help you fall back in love with your business. And secondly, and most importantly, is that you tend to find, I've always found, the business owners, the things that you really like doing are the things that you're really good at. So why wouldn't you want to do more of it? Why wouldn't your team want you to do more of it if that's the things that you're really good at as well? So that's your fun plan. That's you putting the fun back in your business. It's pretty simplistic. It doesn't need to be rocket science at times. Just work through the 4 quadrants, come up with your plan and review it every single week. And you will start putting the fun back in your business. If you want any help, again, there's some more stuff in my book. Just reach out to me and I'll get a copy of that to you. If not, you can jump on the website as well. There's some more free tools on that. And you can reach out to me, of course, adrian.peck@peckuk.com, and we can have a catch up and I can help you with it in any shape or form I can do. So next week, we're going to do the really tricky subject of how much is your business worth. I had some people again following on from the exit that we'd done a couple of weeks ago when I talked about how do you exit your business and what the options are. One of the questions I had fired back to me afterwards, well, how much is my business worth, Adrian? So I'm going to tackle that next week. And I'm going to give you some flavors of how you come about that valuation. So I'm really looking forward to that. So how much is your business worth? We're going to do business valuations next week. Again, as always, stay safe. And if you want to reach out to me, adrian.peck@peckuk.com, and Love Your Business TV. I'm really looking forward to seeing you again next week, or listening to me, or seeing you on my audience. And for me, stay safe and remember, better never stops. I'm Adrian Peck. Thank you.